Hi, everybody. Welcome back to my platform. I hope you guys are having a good day. Okay, welcome back, everybody. Those of you that are returning and those of you that are new, welcome to this platform. My name is ASTRAEA Love, and I am going to do a reading for you guys today. So I hope everybody is having a good day. I have put in the chat, okay, just a little update. I just realized that on December 4th, in 2 days here on Thursday, there's going to be the last super moon of the year. Okay, it's going to be a full moon in Gemini, and the super moon is called a cold moon because it is when the coldest part of the year starts. So just wanted to give everybody an update with that. Now, if you guys have any personal questions, you can send me a $20 PayPal or $20 Cash App. Okay, donation. And then once that has gone through, I will pause the collective reading and use another deck of cards to answer your question. Okay. So just know that that is available for those of you that have personal questions. All right. So we are calling upon the Most High God and the Holy Spirit. Welcome in, Fashionista. We're asking that the Most High God and the Holy Spirit please bless us, protect us, and we're asking that the archangels, our spiritual team of highest light and resonance, please put a protective cloak and shield around us, keeping us safe during this reading, and block out anyone or anything that would try to negatively influence or impact this reading in any way. I pray for the highest light, the highest wisdom, the highest knowledge, and the highest truth to be revealed to me and my collective, and I pray for all of my subscribers. So as we call upon your personal favor, we'd just like to say thank you, God, for everything that you do for me in this platform. Thank you for prospering this platform and for keeping me in the position that I'm in. And thank you for everything that you've done for me in the collective. We praise you, we honor, we worship you, and all glory and praise and honor and worship goes to you, God. And we thank you for all that you've done. Amen. And all that you're going to do. Amen. And thank you for all the miracles that you create for the poor, for the needy, and for this world. Okay, so by watching my videos, you're agreeing to the contract of being in control of yourself, being responsible for yourself, and with any of the information being channeled, please be on your best behavior because the Most High God is watching and the Holy Spirit is listening. By watching my videos, you're agreeing to not attack, bully, or persecute me for my calling. This contract includes no copyright, no gatekeeping, no shadow banning, no evil eye, no energy harvesting, no witchcraft, all that stuff. All right. And make sure you guys like the video. That really helps this platform. It helps the algorithm know that this content is worth being watched. And make sure that you guys watch all of the content because all of the readings on this channel and my other are basically going to give you Easter eggs of knowledge about your personal journey. And you'll get to advance a lot faster by watching all of the readings and learning from other people's mistakes so that you can avoid tragedy at all costs, which is what I want for you guys, to avoid tragedy and fulfill your destinies and be happy and be at peace. All right, you guys. So we're going to start out with what this whole message is about. All right, that you are dealing with a pathological liar. Now, the definition of a pathological liar, from what I understand, let's get a Google definition on it. A pathological liar is someone who lies compulsively and habitually, often without any obvious benefit or motivation. So you're dealing with somebody that's not like their lies can be elaborate and persistent and can significantly impact their personal and professional lives. Pathological lying is also known as pseudologia fantastica or mythomania. Here are some characteristics of pathological liars. Compulsive lying. They lie frequently. So this person's been lying. They're being exposed for lying on you to the police, the authorities, and the court for something. Okay, but they could be a compulsive liar. They lie frequently, even when it causes harm or puts them in danger. No clear benefit. Their lies don't seem to benefit them, and they may even lie when the truth would be better for them, which is weird. They believe their own lies. They may not be aware of their motivations for lying and may even believe that the lies that they tell. Elaborate lies. They may fabricate stories, exaggerate events, or claim to have met people they haven't. No regard for consequences. They lie to anyone regardless of the potential repercussions. Early onset pathological lying often starts in adolescence or young adulthood. Sometimes people phase out of being a pathological liar, though. The causes of pathological lying are not fully understood, but some possible factors include trauma or head injuries, central nervous system issues, hormone cortisol ratio abnormalities, and antisocial personality disorder. Wow. Okay, so we don't know exactly why this person's being a weirdo, but they're definitely relying on you, making up very tall tales here and telling a group of people about it. And they were not only telling the authorities these lies, but they were also telling these lies to a court of law and to, you know, like cops and the court. And what was the other thing? Cops, the court, and what was it? The police, the authorities, and court. That's the same thing. I guess the police and the authorities are the same thing. So I just rolled a 2, which is a feminine number. You could be dealing with a feminine energy. All right, let's find out what this is about. Okay, somebody could be lying about being an indigo child, or you could be an indigo, rainbow, crystal, empathic child, and somebody could be lying on you. This is why using your discernment in these readings is important, to know which side of the fence you fall on, I guess. Okay, so this person could be telling everybody that you are not an empathic child, that you're not a crystal child, you're not chosen, you're not special. This person's lying is affecting their life in a major way because they're getting exposed for these lies. You're obviously anointed and you're being seen as such. Maybe this person, wow, they could be using pathological lying as a form to extract energy from others. Maybe they're making these tall tales about you with the intention to get somebody to try to hurt you. This person is completely aware of what they're doing. Okay. They're doing this slander campaign and just making shit up on you so that they can try to harvest your energy. We rebuke any gossip and slander and any, narcissistic torment that this person is trying to bring upon you by their pathological lying habit. Okay. This person does suffer from some type of head trauma, but I think it's spiritual rather than physical. So I couldn't really give you a name of what that head trauma is, but, yeah. Hold on one second. I'm wondering if this person's trying to bully me. I'm not a pathological liar, so you need to get out of my fucking chat. First of all, I cancel and rebuke you in the name of Jesus Christ. Okay. And, you don't have to believe me. You don't have to be on my platform. And you definitely don't have to come up in my fucking energy and try to bully me when I'm here to help the general public. And unless you're this pathological lying fucking freak, you should not have an issue with anything that I'm saying, confirmation. And you, like I said, you don't have to believe me. You don't have to listen to me. You're trying to project yourself into my energy. And I rebuke you, sweetie, in the name of Jesus Christ. And I report your narcissistic, ridiculous behavior to the Most High God. And I call for judgment on you. Do not ever come back to my platform. You're not welcome here. And I will block you and report you for bullying again. That's all you're going to get from me is canceled, rebuked, blocked, and reported. That's it. In that fucking order, literally. Let me just get rid of this person really quick. Not only were they spreading misinformation, but hell to the no. I want this person fucking gone. Gang stalking weirdo. That shit don't even make me feel bad because I know who the fuck I am in the spirit. People are really lame. Anyways, moving forward. Okay, so we have the warrior angel showing up. Zechariel, Zaphiel, Seraphiel, Jangoniel, Wariel, Turiel, Arachiel. Okay, so this person's not getting away with their slander and their gossip and their premeditated, their attempt to slander you and say that you're not special, say that you're not chosen. It's really tampering with God's bigger plan for you. All right. And so that's why this person is being exposed. And they can project whatever whatever they feel that they need to project. Like, this person is very insecure. They don't know who they are. And they think that you're just going to like fall over and cry because somebody is spreading some dumbass gossip about you. Like, this is stupid. But I guess God wants you to know that why you've been feeling this like weird energy is because somebody is basically pathologically lying about you. Maybe they act like they know you and they've never met you before. Some really weird shit like that. I don't think that you've had any you have not had personal physical hand contact with this person. And I think that they could very possibly just watch you through the internet, or they could be watching what you post. Okay. 5, this person thinks that their lies are going to change the current reality of you being chosen to you being not chosen. And that's not even possible. Like, you can't use lies, made up bullshit to change the true reality. People do realize that, right? Like, a made up lie is not going to change what the truth is. Okay. Even though people may want to lie, it's still not going to change what the truth is. The truth is that this person is a fucking idiot. They do have some type of mental trauma, but I am getting that it's like a black magic backfire, or it could be their own words backfiring against them. And this person, they started out a pathological liar as a child, but then it got worse as they got older because this person feels like their life is not interesting enough, or they're bored or something. Yeah, you are protected from this person by Archangel Michael and the legions of ASTRAEA, and by warrior angels. So this person can say whatever they need to say, but like I just did with that person that came on here talking shit about whatever they were saying about people not believing me, that's not important. Okay, the people that don't need to be hearing these messages don't need to listen to me, because they're not going to take the advice anyways. And I don't respect people that are stupid as fuck, that literally get the answers to life given to them and they still want to refute that shit. Like, no, just go through the problems yourself and figure it out on your fucking own. You know, I'm here giving a service for fucking free to people, and people are like really mean about it. And I don't give no fucks about literally calling judgment on them and ending everything in their life. Because they shouldn't be doing that shit. Why are people going around bullying other people? This pathological lying bullshit is just another form of bullying. It's just another category that we could write down on a whiteboard or on a chalkboard of how people like to bully other people. So we're going to get a present energy on the situation, because I feel like this person's getting exposed. Everybody sees them for the fraudulent loser that they are, and nobody believes this person because they're actually a fucking liar. Literally. The things that they've said about you are way far-fetched. This person has said to the police that you have been harassing them, and you don't even you've never even made contact with this person. Oh, thank you. I hope you're having a good day as well. Big Daddy Ray 13Z. So yeah, it's kind of weird. I don't know why people are on such weird shit, but you would think that after being basically exposed and rejected for making up shit about people, like, why do people do that? So this person could have been saying things to the police like you cheated them out of a service or something weird, and you don't even have a business like that. Like, what the fuck is this person on? They could be a water sign energy, this person that's lying, which is a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. They could just be literally, what I'm kind of getting is that this person, they idolize you. Like they look at you like you're a celebrity, and they look at your energy like it's a star, right? And so this person wants to be around you. They're telling lies to the police, though. They want to set you up for something. This person is literally trying to drain energy through getting the courts and the police system involved with you, and you've not even done anything to them. That's crazy. This person has repressed, forgotten trauma, and they're missing a vital piece of the information, that they are the only one that believes these people's fucking lies. Like this person that's telling the lies is the only one that believes the shit that they're saying. Nobody else resonates with what this person's saying. And to be honest, most of the people that this water sign talks to don't even give a fuck what they're talking about. Like they don't believe this person because they know that this person lies on everybody. This is a type of person that every time they get jealous of somebody, they go straight to the police and start making false reports. Like you're dealing with that type of person, just a complete Karen weirdo. There would be no situation that existed at all with this person until they start to create one. And like I said, when you're in your purpose and these people come along trying to create fake situations about you, the Most High God will slap these people the fuck out, because they're not supposed to be messing with your divine life purpose. If you're meant to be heard and seen by the public and acknowledged to be the truth, then if this person's coming in saying all these lies about you, basically the Most High will slap them the fuck out for that. Metaphorically, obviously. Or your spirit team or your ancestors. Because your ancestors are like, nah, we didn't go through all the trauma, drama, and suffering that we had to go through for our collective to sit here in the position that they're in, for some dumbass fucking idiot that's got a brain injury because they did too much black magic and sold their fucking soul, to come in and destroy what our lineage has created for an ascension to happen with our generation. That's not what the fuck is going to happen here. This water sign is delusional. And I don't know why they feel the need to lie on you like this. It's truly pathological. And I rebuke whatever the fuck that person was on, whatever energy is being sent now. Holy fire Reiki, holy fire Reiki, holy fire Reiki. We transmute, cancel out, and rebuke any contracts that this person has created in the spirit without our knowing and without our consent. Any demonic bullshit that they're on, I rebuke it in the name of Christ, and I ask Jesus to shut this person's mouth permanently. 5 again. They really think that this shit is going to change the reality by them slandering you and making shit the fuck up, that it's going to change what the truth is. How delusional do you have to be? The truth is going to be what the truth is going to be, whether somebody agrees with it or not. It's still the truth. You know what I mean? Oh, thank you. You guys are so welcome. Oh my God. Wow. That's crazy. I hope that you're doing okay. Yeah. Seriously. This person was trying to put police on you. They wanted people to think that you're a bad person, that you go around hurting people, and you do not do that. This person could have been, this water sign was trying to use the marine kingdom and the water deities against you. And that was a big no-no. You know, where they got you fucked up at is this very beginning thing, trying to say that you're not an indigo child, a rainbow child. This person, they don't know your background. Send it back to sender. Exactly. They don't know your background. They don't know what you came from. They don't know how far you've come. They don't know your journey. They don't know your lineage. This person is very ignorant to who you are. They're literally based their opinion about you on lies that they made up in their delusional ass damaged brain. Okay. So like, that's what you're dealing with here. And this person's being exposed, and they don't like to be exposed because, you know, it makes them look like they're crazy. But this person actually does need some type of mental therapy. Like they need help, because I don't know how to fix that shit. I don't know what could fix somebody that believes their own lies and just makes shit up. This person is fully lying to the police, fully knowing that eventually these lies will be uncovered and they will be exposed. This person is lying to the police knowing that they're going to get caught. Like knowing that the police are going to look at them and be like, why did you make all this shit up? Why'd you say you knew this person and that you knew what this person was doing when you didn't? So that's weird in itself. I mean, literally, this has got to be some type of demonic influence on this person or something. I don't know. God, can you reveal what is it really a brain trauma? No, I get that it's black magic. This person is pissed off because all the witchcraft they tried to do on you didn't work. All these marine spirits did not come for your throat. And so this person feels like the next step to trying to destroy you and break you down is spreading made up bullshit about you. And if this is a family member, hell no. I don't know, for if some of you it might be a family member, but for some of you this might be a total ass stranger, somebody that just you met online or somebody that you went on one date with. Like for some of you, you haven't even made physical contact with this person, not in a long time. Pick a card from the twin flame. So maybe this person doesn't want to see you have love, or they're interested in who is loving on you. This person feels like if you have a lover come in or a divine partner come in, then they're not going to be able to have access to your energy like they did before. This person doesn't like this person. Okay, you could be in some of you will already be in a whole relationship, and this person's going around saying that nobody wants to date you, that you're a loser, that you're broke, and that blah, 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 whatever other nonsense. And you're like probably in a committed relationship. Like, this is ridiculous. And some of you may not even be in a relationship, and this person's still going around saying that, you don't deserve love and blah, blah, and I'm just going to protest your peace. Like, shut up, ho. This person's ridiculous. They're missing a vital piece of the information. This person is telling lies on you, knowing that the police will uncover the truth at some point. You know what I mean? And so that's extremely foolish to do that. This person might want to just stop, but they have repressed, forgotten trauma. This person is not remembering something about you and your situation that is going to cancel out everything that they've said. 3 of Wands, this person, yeah. So you're looking ahead, moving forward, gaining growth and insight on your journey and where you're supposed to be going. You actually have foresight, so you're able to see beyond what this person has projected. And I do feel, let's get the likes up, you guys. When I said that, it was 2222. So you are taking steps. You're taking the much needed steps to resolve whatever issue it was that was blocking you from love. Okay. And I'm really proud of you guys for standing up for yourselves and for deciding to resolve that issue. Because the thing is that there's a lot of people in this world that don't ever want to look at themselves, and they don't want to look at why they're feeling blocked. This person really thinks that they're going to block you from love by making shit up and telling the police that you're doing something that you're not doing. And this person knows damn well that the police will end up finding out the truth. It's just crazy. They just want to block you from having an Ace of Pentacles with a new person. All right. This person, this water sign, wants your money for some reason. I don't know why they don't want their own money, but they would rather have your money than have their own. That's also delusional. So there is a lot of black magic backwards thinking that this person's engaged in that I do not completely understand, because I don't operate from that type of frequency. Look, you have stability, security, prosperity, and abundance ahead of you. Don't let anybody break you down. That's what this person's trying to do. They're trying to use word magic. This person thinks that if they tell enough lies to enough people, that it will create this false narrative about you that people will believe. And nobody believes this water sign. This water sign is known to be a pathological liar. You are known to be a high priestess. Look at the difference in that energy, you guys, between you and them. You are known to have hidden knowledge, intuition, be mysterious, and to have that inner Torah of wisdom that you can share with the world. You're known for that, and it could absolutely be a friend that was really close. Absolutely. Yeah, for each and every one of you, it'll be a different situation who this person is. For some of you, this is an ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend that sees you in the high priestess and is like, oh, hell no, they can't move on without me. Like, how narcissistic do they have to be to think like that? Like, everybody deserves to be loved. Even the people that are criminals deserve love. Like, what the fuck? Everybody deserves love. People that feel like other people are unworthy of things, those are the people that are unworthy themselves. And they don't realize that all they're doing is projection, and we don't give no fucks about that. You're getting justice for all of the blockages this person has tried to put in your way by lying on you to authorities and trying to confuse the courts about you. If you do something like what I do, this person is saying that you are basically what they are, that you're a pathological liar, that you give bad advice, that you are not tapped in. When people can clearly look you up, look at the things that you post and see that you are obviously connected to God. Like, it's a silly. So this person's about to get some major consequences, law and integrity, karma. Like, literally, if they tried to drag your name through the courts, this person's going to have to answer to the courts why they decided to lie like a weirdo. You know, yes, I love that information, Amanda. Yeah, literally, God, I know you're taking care of it. I love that, because God literally is. God's putting this person in their place. They should not have came, like, this is not the time. I mean, there probably was never a time to be a bully, but this is not the time to come for you. You guys are stepping into your purpose. You've moved into the North Node. You are the most protected now than you've ever been. So this is really not the time to be attempting to do this type of bullshit. This person is going to experience a death. Okay. This is going to be an end of whatever court case they were trying to pull you through, whatever false charges they were trying to bring on you. This person is about to have a major ending, and they're going to be silenced permanently. And you may have a defamation case that you can bring up with this person in the future. Talks about ending, change, transition, and release. This person was trying to get the justice system to turn on you. I know. I don't think that people do believe what this person's saying. Wow, my left ear just started ringing really, really loud. So I don't think that the police actually take this person serious, because they are known to make false reports. Okay, so just know that anytime this person gets jealous or envious, they go to false reporting on people. Look, this is because they want to bring an end to your wheel of fortune by pulling you through the justice system and stripping you of your finances. This person's trying to dead something, like it's like dead ending a plant. Okay, this is a perfect analogy. What this person's doing, they think that they're deadending a plant by snipping the plant's stems, right? Okay, when you deadhead a plant, what you're doing is you're basically cutting off the top flower part, or whatever the blossom part is. And what that does is it allows the plant to produce more stems with more flowers. So by deadheading, this person is like trying to deadhead your wheel of fortune, just cut it, sever it completely. And they think that every time that they tell a lie, that what they're doing is they're cutting off a flower that you've bloomed. But what's actually happening is that this person is cutting off the flowers that you bloom so more of your flowers can bloom. They're actually setting you up for success. And so if you know about gardening and deadheading, then you'll understand what I'm talking about. And those of you that don't know about it, research it, because it'll help you take better care of your plants. I have plant children. I consider them to be like my children, my plant babies. So yeah, you are stepping into your fate. Your cycles are the old cycles are ending, new cycles are beginning. And so anytime somebody tries to throw this death energy at you, it basically just causes you to go through a rebirth and a transformation. You know what I mean? So you don't even have anything to fear when it comes to that. Nobody's able to permanently stop your wheel of fortune. The Hangman. This person wants you to self-sacrifice, like put yourself they want you to do something that would make you look like you are what they say you are. But everything that you do is the opposite of what this person says you are. So this is why it's unbelievable, And literally, sacrifice and waiting perspective, lack of direction. This person wants you to be confused about your fate. Like, nobody is confused. This person is the one that truly, I don't know if I should feel bad for them or not, because they do have something going on with their brain, but they did it to themselves, because they should not have tried to do black magic on you. When they tried to do black magic on you, it fucked their brain up. It didn't mess with you. It fucked up this person's mental health. So I don't know what even to say about that. Page of Cups. Yeah. This person thinks that your head is in the clouds. They think that you're going to miss your mark basically because of what they've said. And they don't even realize that all of this shit that they've done is about to come crashing down on them. They're literally being exposed. Yeah, because this person will never be more than a page energy. They're very immature. They want you, this person doesn't want you engaging in any type of creative work. Okay. They're afraid of you creating a project or a seminar or a book or a painting or something that will lead you to success. This person's scared of your success. Wow. That is pathetic. I mean, this is why I'm like, I don't know if I should pity this person or what the fuck to feel, because it's like just a weird situation when you have somebody making shit up on you and there's no real reason for that. I mean, I understand, like, I totally understand telling white lies or lying as a child. That is something that every child goes through, getting in trouble and trying to get out of trouble by lying. Like, we all have been through that. But, you know, it's a little bit different when somebody is a grown-ass adult and they're choosing to tell lies that are going to ultimately destroy them. Like, that's weird, right? So yeah, that doesn't even make any sense to me why somebody would sabotage themselves like that. But it could just be that this person really wants to see you restricted. They don't want you gaining any type of traction when it comes to gaining a following or a soul tribe. And this person is afraid of you being loved by somebody that has money. And the thing is that money is a part of your journey. You're going to have resources and money no matter what. That's a part of your future. We just saw that in the cards, obviously. This person is literally wanting to hurt your love life. Like I said, they don't want somebody coming in, loving you good and giving you everything that you deserve. But that's exactly what God's going to do, because this person won't fucking stop with their bullshit. Damn. So now this person's irritating me. I mean, I did pity them at first, but now they're just annoying. Because this is stupid. Thinking that slander is going to permanently keep two people away from each other or keep somebody from finding love is crazy. This is about a water sign that's slandering you guys, that's saying something about you in the courts, or two police. They've got some, we were reading about why people are pathological liars, you know. Him and your sister stole your inheritance. Yeah, so that could be another reason. If you guys are dealing with people that have stolen your inheritance, that's definitely a reason that they are lying on you, because they want to keep a hold of the shit that they stole. That is so low. Yeah, people are weird. They don't want to have to give back this house that they took, this money that they took, but, you know, they're going to have to give it back. If it doesn't belong to them, it doesn't belong to them. Point blank, period. Fire sign energy. So you could be a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Can I get some clarity on the fire sign? Is the fire sign the collective? Yeah, you could be a fire sign, or you could know a fire sign, or you could be about to meet a fire sign. Somebody was trying to definitely block somebody that's a Sagittarius, is what I'm feeling here. Or you may want to see where Sagittarius is at in your birth chart, because it has to do with how you reach success. Okay, what house it's in. Interesting. Now, I do like look at fire signs to be the most passionate. They're very driven and they're very ambitious people. So I like the fire sign energy. Yeah, they recruited everybody and they tried to tell them that you were dead. That is so illegal. Holy crap. And then they wanted to get guardianship over you. Same thing with Britney Spears. Literally. Oh my God, that is horrible. I'm so sorry you went through that. You're a Sagittarius. So this is definitely for you. So yeah, I feel like you may want to look and see where Sagittarius is at in your chart. It's going to show you where you're going to lead to success, basically. What house it's going to be in will show you where your successes are, where your wins are. Somebody also is trying to find out the time that you were born. Don't share where you were born and the time that you were born with anyone, because you're dealing with somebody that's got a personal vendetta. They're a karmic person. Like I said, this person's got some form of mental illness. I think that narcissism is a mental illness, but they're sociopath. This person does not, what is it called when you get off hurting people? You like get off when you hurt people. What is that called? Sadism or sadomasochism? No, I think the sadomasochism is when you hurt yourself. Well, this person really loves to see other people hurt. They love to see people in tight situations where people are going to have to squirm, basically. 2. And you're being liberated. You've taken some type of step to resolve this issue. Yeah. There is no deity that belongs to any religion like Jehovah, Yahweh, Naruthotep, Allah. This person feels like they're going to use false gods against you because they have a personal vendetta against you having a successful, happy financial and love and sexual life. Okay. Literally. And if for some of you, if this is a family member, this water sign, they just are very envious. Okay. They want what was given to you to come to them. Point blank, period. This person's creating a natural disaster by contacting these false gods of these religions. And I don't mean to call them false gods, but they're not the most high God, which is the source creator of everything else. And so I'm not trying to make fun of any religion or anything like that by saying that. I should say the gods of these religions, not false gods, but the gods of these religions, which anytime you give a god a name, it takes it out of the most high. It's like, it turns it into a being, a lesser being, right? Even though it's a higher dimensional being, still, I feel like Yeshua is probably the only correct name that we could assign to Jesus, because the word Jesus means hail Zeus. Literally, I'm not even joking. It literally does. If it's a man or a female, well, for some of you, it will be a man. And for some of for some of you, this is an ex, okay, this water sign. And for some of you, it's a friend. So this is why using your discernment is so important. Yeah, this person's trying to create a lot of illusions here. Smoke and mirrors, they're projecting. So their main way of trying to make you feel less than is by projecting their emotions onto you. But you don't feel about yourself the way that this person feels about you. And to be quite honest, they are incorrect in their opinion. Oops. Earth sign just came out. So they could have been telling an earth sign, or you could be an earth sign, some illusions. Maybe this person is, because earth signs are really good with money. Maybe this person is trying to create illusions about how you make your money. That's Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Yeah, they could have been like literally saying that you make your money in an illegal way to the police, or that you do something illegal for money. God. Because you're very passionate about your future. You're very passionate about being a free person and having a life that's good. So this person feels like they need to curse you for that. And that's crazy. That shit will never make sense to me. When somebody sees another person thriving and they're like, I got to curse that person. Like, why would somebody feel like they need to take it upon themselves to cause destruction in someone else's life? Like, that's so ridiculous to me. I just had deja vu of whatever I was dreaming about in the dream state. Interesting. So this water sign, I'm getting that they are targeting the way that you make money here. They also don't want you coming into alignment with somebody. They're very afraid of you reuniting with somebody that could be a Capricorn or a Virgo. Interesting. This water sign's already doing witchcraft on whoever this earth sign is. I can pick up that right off the bat. They've got a voodoo doll of this person and everything. The hell. I feel like what they're trying to do is make you lose like enthusiasm, ambition, and drive towards your goals so that you'll look like somebody who doesn't do anything. Like this person wants you to be seen as somebody who doesn't want to work, that's a freeloader. Whatever they're saying about you is stupid. Yeah, this is with the intent to fucking control your mind, okay? I'm sorry, but you cannot control somebody's mind with a fucking voodoo doll. This person might want to be mindful that this voodoo doll, all this voodoo doll shit is about to happen to them. Whatever they were doing, stabbing this doll a bunch of times, speaking weird words into its mind. This shit is actually affecting the water sign. It's not even affecting whoever this earth sign is. Wow. That's kind of pathetic. I mean, who does shit like that? But whatever. I guess some people, this water sign has got too much time. They have too much time on their hands. Like, this person needs a job. You know, one where they help the public, like at a gas station or something. Why do they want to freeload off of you? Why don't they just get a fucking job? Like, seriously, how lazy is that? That is insane to me that this person will go to any length to destroy your fortune while not focusing at all on the fact that they need to pay their own bills, and they're not going to use your inheritance to pay their shit. Jeez. Yeah, MK Ultra and the military, you work for the army of the Lord. You work for God, not for mankind. So these people that want to come and uproot you and take everything from you and block you from this water sign is trying to taint the way this earth sign sees you, because this earth sign wants to come back into your life. Maybe if this water sign would stop talking about you, people would not get turned on when they see you and want to meet you and shit. That's literally what I'm getting this is, that this person's talked about you so much that now this earth sign wants to meet you. Wow, you're dealing with somebody that's very competitive here. Yeah, all you're being told to do is basically continue on your journey. Don't look back. Do your yoga, go for walks, spend some time outside, spend some time with a pet, you know, go for a swim, just depending on where you're located. Make sure that you're spending a little bit of time to exercise, and know that everything that you're working towards is coming into fruition. Whoever is disillusioned about you, those are not the people that confirmation that you need in your life. The people that are confused about who you are. This water sign's causing confusion, and they literally do not even realize that it's their own jealousy and envy. You know, yes, you're an elite soldier. Exactly. You live in their heads rent free. This person is trying to create a spiritual injustice. This is all going to come back on them. Excuse me. This karmic debt and negative unjustified karma, because again, it is negative and it is unjustified when you're just making up random lies about somebody that's clearly fucking protected here. But whatever, making up random lies about them and trying to slander them. You're being seen as a person that's in the public eye. And so the police take this water sign's words as somebody that's talking shit on a celebrity. They just take it with a grain of salt. You know what I mean? And because the police have had no evidence that you are doing any of the things this water sign has said you're doing, the police don't feel the need to persecute you. And if you were dragged into a court of law, this person is looking real stupid for lying under oath. I mean, they were going to literally thought that they were going to change the world with their word magic. That's crazy. This is all with the intention to steal something from you. You're dealing with a money greedy fucking hoe, like straight up money greedy, impoverished, desperate ass hoe. Somebody that will throw this person would throw their own grandmother, their own mother under the bus just so that they could get some cash. Like that's fucked up. That's fucked up. That ain't right. This person, because of their illusions, this person is literally delusional. Because of their illusions, they're about to find out the hard way that this was literally not what they should have been doing with their time. Literally, this was not it. Out of all of the time that they've had, they have invested all of their energy and efforts to destroying you rather than actually fulfilling their divine life purpose, which is freaking crazy to me. And these smoke and mirror illusions that they were creating about you will create a natural disaster in this person's life. And all you need to do to get rid of their energy is go for a walk and spend some time connecting with Mother Nature, literally. Yeah, it's all just an illusion. Yeah, this spell is breaking. Whatever they were doing with this love spell, trying to mess with your heart energy, that is being returned back to them. And this person feels now jaded. They feel like they're in love with you, but then at the same time, they feel like rejected. The Archetypes Oracle. So we're going to see what comes out with the archetypes deck on this person. Why they feel the need to try to destroy you with their words is beyond me. I'm sure that there's probably a penalty to lying to the courts and lying to the cops and wasting everybody's time. There's probably a actual, consequence for that. I don't know what it is, but yeah, there's a word for it. I just forget what it is. It's like misleading the police or something. Because what this person is doing is they're committing crimes and then they're trying to say that you're doing what they're doing. And it just makes it look very obvious that this person is the one that's a criminal. Yeah, you're over here being the sustainer, molding your life by your good actions and your good karma and your good deeds. This person is trying to create an apocalypse. They want the world to end in your life, metaphorically. They want your world to end. And this person does not realize that you are so needed on this planet. You are needed to sustain this planet and the people on it. You are a rainbow crystal child. This is the truth of who you are. I don't give a fuck what this person says. They don't know you. They don't know your lineage. They don't know your ancestors. If they did, they would just shut their fucking mouth when they had the time to. This person wants you to be casted away. They want you to be orphaned. Bitch, we already are orphans. What the fuck are you talking about? How can you orphan an orphan, dumbass fucking hoe? But this person wants a mother and a father and a loving family. Fuck them, literally. How dare they try to create an ending in your life and make it so that everybody rejects you? What the fuck? You didn't do anything to deserve that. The cave. This person is keeping a lot of secrets. They're still in the dark about who they are. This person's probably never going to admit that they, are a part of either the LGBTQ plus community or they've got some weird shit going on. They've got some sexual confusion, some weird shit going on. This person is literally trying to alienate you from everyone else because they know that you're the gem of the universe. This person knows that you're a rare artifact, literally. You just laugh so hard. Seriously, this shit is laughable. They thought that they were going to be able to steal your inheritance through making shit the fuck up. Like, yo, no. The poet, you could be writing poetry or you may need to write poetry. It may benefit you and others for you to write poetry. You're going to be getting poetic justice when it comes to this person. The kiss. This person literally tried to betray you like Judas. They literally went to the police just like Judas did and was like, yeah, remember that 30 shekels of silver for this chosen one? Oh, that's right. They're not chosen. For this one that's not chosen, but why would these people even want you if you're not chosen? Make it make sense. This person had tried to betray you just like Judas. They hold Judas energy. They were trying to create the end of the world as you know it, not as they know it. The crone. This person does not want to see you grow old. This person wants you killed off before you can grow old. And they want you drained out of every type of finance that you have. This is ridiculous. They want to drain you, which is stealing. Remember, if this person's walking around, they recruited anyone and everyone. If this person's walking around pretending to be you, just know you're going to get justice for that. Okay. Yeah, it's a no. It's a big no. Exactly. This person doesn't want to see you grow old. They want to literally kill you and take your place and then take your inheritance and kick you out of a home that you own and all this other shit. The ocean. You could live close to the ocean. It could help you to go to the ocean. You may love the ocean. I am a lover of the ocean. This person was trying to use deities that are of the ocean that watch over you against you. And it was a major backfire. If this person was trying to drown you with lies, they're getting drowned. The underworld, they might want to be mindful of all of this death that they continue Thanatos to send you. Thanatos is the angel of death, also known as Thanos. Okay. Who snapped his fingers and half the people in the universe were uncreated. He is considered the benevolent god of death because that's more benevolent than going through and actually slaying people. It's just unmanifesting them. The vessel. See, you are the vessel here for God to actually work through. And it truly is the presence of God. Yeah, shit is crazy. It's your younger sister looks older than you. This is absolutely making sense. Absolutely. You know, this person doesn't want to see you using your womb. They don't want you using your vessel to bring in new life, and they don't want you to become a mother. I cannot make this shit up. This is ridiculous. Damn. Somebody could be like, how dare you want to become a mother and then give an inheritance to your child? I deserve that inheritance. Like, no, you don't, fuckhead. Get out of here with this shit. You are not going to be blocking this person. If God says that they are meant to be a mother, whether it's to a plant baby or to a human baby, God, they will be what God said that they are going to be. Point blank, period. This person wants to have you judged. That's why they were going to the courts trying to get you judged. They want the world to judge you as the way that they judge you. But this person has forgotten, with this repressed, forgotten trauma, that they're a fucking liar. And so that's why judgment is not being casted upon you. You're dealing with somebody that's insane. The bridge. This person does not want you forming a bridge to the other side. They don't want you being a person of importance, a person that communicates with others. They don't want you being somebody that creates a bridge for other people to cross and heal. This person doesn't want you going anywhere or doing anything or being around anyone. Like, they're crazy. The medallion, it may help you to just get a medallion or an ankh or or even a cross, something that you feel is like a physical representation of protection. You have 6 kids. Good. Yeah, this person, whoever this person is to you, Big Daddy, they don't want you leaving an inheritance to your children. This person wants that inheritance for themselves, which is insane. Yeah, we are already connected to source. We've always been. You guys are natural born shamans. You're here to heal the world. There's nothing that's going to stop you from doing that. Just like people want to shut me up, I'm not going to stop telling the truth. Like, this is just how my gifts operate. And if it offends people, then oh fucking well, maybe they need to go within and heal and stop projecting their bullshit on everybody else. Because you are not who this person said you are. I can guarantee that. I mean, I can tell just looking at the energy that you're not who this person said you are. Gnosis. You have inner knowledge that needs to be shared with this world because the rest of the world does not possess this inner gnosis that you have. So I want to get a definition on the word gnosis. I think it means inner knowledge, but let me just make sure. Knowledge or spiritual mysteries. So yeah, it is knowledge, and it's also spiritual mysteries. So this person doesn't want you solving something for people, because if you're a bridge to Christ consciousness, then you're going to help this planet ascend. And if you help this planet ascend, then you are going to be seen as you truly are, which is a magical, psychic, empathic, crystal, rainbow, and indigo child, which is what you were born as. And that would mean that you do not match the lies that this person has said about you. And so they're very concerned that the truth is coming out, because this person's getting exposed. You're going to figure out who they are. Just ask God to show you in a vision or a dream or tell you who they are. And if somebody comes to mind, boom, ding, 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 that's who it is. You guys are not paranoid people either. Okay. You don't think that everybody is out to get you, because everybody's not out to get you. You just got a couple people that are fucking really on some weird shit. These people don't want to ever admit that they're at fault why their life is the way it is. They want to blame everybody else for the trauma that they inflicted upon themselves because they wanted to do black magic on you, and it backfired. This person was working with some type of principality to make these lies a truth, and that's not possible. That goes against God's bigger plan for you and the universe, and so nobody is going to be doing that, canceling out what God's intention is for somebody, regardless of how they feel. This person may feel that you're not worthy of an inheritance that your parents left you. Who the fuck cares what they feel? Literally, this person is not important. I feel like they've been allowed to create a spiritual injustice just so that you get into alignment, basically. That's all that their purpose is. This person's very vexed. They're very scared. They're afraid and intimidated by you and your energy. And this person fears the God within you. That's truly what this is about. They're afraid of you. They don't want to see you entering into a period of success where people know you, because this person wants to keep you single for some reason. They're trying to cause a tragedy, a natural disaster, some type of grief and pain. And that's all this person experiences is grief and pain. So surprise, surprise, it's happening to them. What they wanted for you is now happening to them, literally. Oh, I'm glad that you logged in today as well. Literally, these people, there was never a time for them to get away with this. This person could be this person could be a removed family member, somebody that could be a sibling to you that you just don't want to communicate with. Or this person could be an ex-coworker, ex-lover, ex-friend. This person could be an ex-baby daddy, ex-wife, whatever. Baby mama, baby daddy. Or this person could desperately want to be your baby daddy. This person could very well want to either get pregnant by you or impregnate you, this water sign. So just be aware of that. Somebody wants to trap you with a child so that you have to pay them for 18 years of whatever. This person could have made you their friend, but instead they decided to make you the opposition and the villain in their story, which is crazy. You would think that they would just go with the easier route, because you would have been kind to this person had they not tried to fuck you over so many times. I mean, there's only so many times, like if you've got a crazy evil sibling or whatever, there's only so many times you're going to allow that person to fuck you over before you just walk away. And then literally you're at the point where you've walked away and this person is just trying to destroy your reputation and get you in trouble so that they can take something. Because this person knows that they'll never be able to get this inheritance that was left to you. That literally they've got to convince the courts that you're unfit or some weird shit. And I'm sorry, but if you're struggling with finances, that is more evidence that you need whatever this inheritance is. Much more than this other person that wants to take some shit from you. So yeah, I just released this person and asked God to show you who they are. I would be like, show me the face of my enemy. This person's bearing false witness against your name. Obviously, we knew that. They're lying under oath, making shit up, defamation of character. You may get to sue this person in the future for defaming you. And if this person went to an ex of yours and tried to defame you to somebody that you do have children with, or somebody that's an ex of yours, this ex is looking at you through new eyes. And it's not the eyes that this person wanted. It's like the lustful eyes that they're looking at you through. Interesting. This person could also be trying to hack your device or do some type of mirroring technology on your phone. Okay, you have put up boundaries with this person. This person has overstepped the boundary consistently, and they're about to get smacked out for that. Literally, you can't continue to cross somebody's fucking boundaries. This is like, okay, think of it this way. What is that show? Yellowstone, where they have the competition. There's like two people that are competing with each other and they have their territories marked off. And if you go into that other person's territory, you're going to get shot. You're going to get shot the fuck up. Okay. You're going to get taken out. All right. And so this person continues to go into your territory, overstepping that boundary, literally going into your backwoods, and they think that they're not going to get caught, and they're sorely mistaken, because you have put up boundaries for a reason with this person so that they stay in their lane and mind their fucking business, and they will do nothing. They'll do everything other than that, minding their business and staying to themselves. Jeez, this person's not even healthy to be around. Seriously. They think that they're going to get something on your phone that's going to give them some type of evidence. This person doesn't realize that if they were going to steal something off of your phone and take it to the courts as evidence, they would have to explain how the fuck they got that shit, right? Is a woman that you're with really faithful? I don't have a good feeling about that. This person could be thinking like, oh, you know what? I'll just move to a different part of the country and, this will all go away. No, they're not going to be able to just get up and move at God's not going to allow this person to move and change their territory where they're trying to step on yours. It's ridiculous. This person could also be thinking about traveling to like the South to meet with a practitioner to get witchcraft done on you because their shit backfired. This is person stupid. Damn. But you're going to find out, Big Daddy, you're going to find out something about the person that you're with. Okay. So there will be something that's uncovered about them. Air sign energy. Yeah, this practitioner that they're going to, this could be an air sign, or this person could also have air in their chart. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I feel like somebody feels like they're just going to get up and move away from this problem and they'll be free of it. And that's not how the world works. That's not what God is going to allow to happen. You could have an air sign in your energy that's trying to cause a lot of mischief when it comes to your guys' relationships and your prosperity and abundance. Somebody wants the world to be confused about how you make your money. And somebody wants the world to believe that you make your money in a legal way. And they feel like, and this is the thing, even if they created some false evidence that you do make your money illegally, that's not going to give this person your finances. That's not how things work. This is why they need a mental doctor. They need to go to a doctor. I'm not joking. And most likely the courts are going to force this person to get mental help because they need it. There's nothing wrong with not being okay as long as we're not doing that by ourselves, as long as we're seeking help and wanting to heal. But you forgiving this person and letting them back in your life would be a tragedy. Just know that. And they expect you because this person knows in their heart and soul that even if this is like a relative to you, this person feels jaded because you were born special and they were not. Like that's what they're upset about. If we go back to the basics of this, and this person is a clout chaser. They want your attention. This person wants you to give a lot of attention to them, to either an air sign copying you. They want you to give a lot of attention to these lies, basically, so that it makes it look like they're true. But no, just be like, this. You also have somebody, this air sign, that wants to clone you. This person, if they could be a carbon copy of who you are, they would jump in your skin and wear it like a fucking meat suit. Don't even doubt that. Whoever this air sign is, they are not your friend. You may want to look and see where air's at in your chart, because there could be something about where you're ascending here. This person is leading themselves to hell by trying to copy you and make you out to be the fraudulent person when they're the copycat, weirdo, clone freak. They're competing with you and cheating, trying to cheat you out of your own destiny. And this air sign is pissed off because basically they conspired with this water sign to slander you and make up all these lies and shit. And they were trying to all come up with like evidence that you are a substance seller, or you do sell your body for money, or whatever fucking nonsense these people are on. And like this, anybody can look at you and see that you are not a fucking prostitute or a prostitute. You know what I mean? Like literally anybody can look at you and see that you see the anointing over your life. This is why when the Most High God comes down on these people, it's not going to look pretty for them, because they knew who the fuck they were doing this to. There's no confusion. Like, oh, I didn't know. These people wouldn't know. They did know. They knew exactly what they were doing, and they knew who they were doing it to. And God's not going to just say, oh, because you have repressed, forgotten trauma, or you're jealous, or you're envious of collective, I'm going to let you get a pass. No, these people are going to have to pay for the karma that they created by lying on you, deceiving people, hoodwinking other people, which is another form of deception, having bad intention, and being an imposter. This person does not belong in your life. 5. I don't care if this is your child doing this to you. They don't belong in your life. God doesn't want this person anywhere near you. The force of light is with you. You revealing your truth threatens them all. Let your light shine. By you revealing your truth and speaking your truth, it's causing these people to feel like they need to outsource and go to another country to get more magic done on you so that they can shut your mouth. This person has tried every form of shut up candle that is out there. They've also tried brujeria, which is like Hispanic witchcraft of some type. I don't know really anything about it, but I just know what it's called, and that's what I'm picking up here. This person feels like they need to go to African voodoo, and this is probably somebody from the Caucasian fucking mountains wanting to go seek somebody in Africa. They might be mindful, want to be mindful about setting these practitioners up for death, because that's what they're doing. Anytime they try to get a practitioner to attack you based upon a lie, they're setting that person up for death, because your ancestors in the spiritual realm don't care that a practitioner was lied to, you know? Yeah, no practitioners in the world can beat you or overcome what you're here to do. And if these practitioners had any sense about them, they would research who you are in the spirit and maybe do some investigation into this water sign to see if they're fucking lying before they do this work. And that's why I feel like whoever this water sign and air sign seek in another country, this person is going to do the investigation, and they're not going to put work on you. They're just going to take the money and say that they put the work on you. Because from their perspective, they're like, I live in another country. Who the fuck are these people to detest me? And who the fuck are they to try to set me up like this? This practitioner is actually on your side, even though you don't know them. Literally. Yeah. Literally, this person is going to be begging for forgiveness when this practitioner puts the work on them. Like, literally, this person is going to take money that they stole from you out of your inheritance fund, and they're going to go straight to this practitioner, pay this practitioner, and this practitioner is going to put the work on them. That's why you just don't set other people up. That's like fucking crazy. This person could be saying that you need to be humbled, and that's why they want the work done on you. You are already humble. What the fuck? Literally, you being a civil servant, the tables are turning around. You guys being civil servant and servicing the public for free. How much more humble could you fucking be? Like, you are already humble and graceful and honest and compassionate and forgiving, but don't forgive these people and let them back in. Like, forgive yourself for encountering them, but don't let these people back in, because they want to get back into your energy with the intent to put some type of work on you. And these people, they don't have that type of power. These people are not, remember, you're the indigo child. They're not. These people have literally no importance in the spiritual realm, and even their own ancestors have abandoned them. And anytime you try to curse a family member, you are cursing your own bloodline. And everybody that is a witchcraft practitioner knows that, except for the people paying for the magic. Those are the people that don't know. Oh, I'm cursing myself. Yes, anytime you try to curse somebody else, you are cursing yourself, because that energy will come back to you in one form or another. And you can think you can control the way you send it out, but you really don't control the way it comes back. The way the universe wants to slap that energy back on you, nobody controls that. So that's the universe. Somebody is pissed off because you are humble already. They're also pissed off because you're an optimistic person and you believe in that your life is going to get better. And this person wants you without hope, without grace, without mercy, without love. Like, they want you ugly, defeated, looking old, and it's them. If this person was getting any fucking glamour magic done on you, it's literally them that's looking old. Weirdo. Damn, this person also doesn't understand that you're obedient to your higher self and to your calling. And so you are already humble. You have faith and trust in God, which is why you will always gain the victory, because God is not a loser. God is a winner. And then you're right. These people could never be you, but telling that to them is like, leading a horse to water and not being able to get it to drink. Yeah, you have luck on your side, my dear. You guys are very wealthy. Even if you don't feel like you have a lot of physical resources, you're still beautiful. You're attractive. People want to be around you. You have health. Okay. You still have beauty. So there are a lot of things that you possess that this water sign and this air sign will never hold. And you're also very ambitious, which means you're going to reach the goals that you have, literally. Yes, you walk by faith, not by sight. You're dealing with somebody that's wearing a mask. These people already sold their soul to the devil. They're NPCs. They're literally NPCs. We're going to get a definition of that because I forgot what it means. But it's basically like somebody that's a soulless person. A narcissistic person. Non-player character. Characters can sell things to NPCs to get money. But literally, it's short for non-player character. This person does not have a soul. They don't have anything to bargain with when it comes to wanting your destiny. Okay. And this person's still trying to worship some demonic bullshit. And they think that, just know that back in the day when it was like Bible times, the people that existed, well, let's say around the time of King Solomon, the people that existed, they thought that Baal was God. They literally thought that Baal was God. It was only until like way later, after their weird idol worship phase ended. Well, actually, it never ended because King Solomon took down the sacrifice temple to Baal and put up his temple. And then the people were so pissed off, they wanted to keep sacrificing to Baal. So they ripped the shit down and they built another one. Fuckheads. But literally, this is the same thing over and over again with these people. It's like the same story, just a little bit different. You know, people of the past want to sacrifice others for their own gain. And this person feels like if they can't sacrifice you for monetary success or for clout or for your destiny, then you shouldn't be able to be alive. Like that is some narcissistic bullshit right there. This person, you got them triggered. This person's mask is flipping off, it's falling off. This person's flipping people off. They're driving around. Like I see somebody road raging in their car. They might want to be very careful because they're about to get in a car accident being all crazy as fuck in their vehicle. This person's very wrathful and they feel like it's not fair that you were born with gifts and they weren't. Oh, well. But this person is willing to go to the devil to get whatever they need. And the fact that they don't have what they need is ironic because they consistently go to Satan or whatever is like that. This person is trying to infiltrate your friend group and your soul tribe. They don't want you having alliances and they don't want people following you. This person wants everyone to turn away from you. They want to have your success. I can't even verbalize it any better than that. This person is so afraid of you telling the truth on them and they feel like everything you say is a dig to them or everything. This person feels like your personal success is you trying to spite them, and it's not. You're not. You're just trying to live your life in peace, and this person won't let go of you. One card for the past energy on this situation. This person wants you to self-sacrifice. It's a fuck no. They want you to just lay down and die already. Just let me fucking kill you already. Let me just take your destiny. Like, this person actually believes in their delusional brain because of the lies that they told about you, that you will be a martyr, that you will sacrifice yourself, that you will sacrifice your connection to God. For fucking what? No, absolutely not. This person's got a superiority complex. They feel like they're God in your life and they have a problem with God being God in your life. And that is an abuse of power. Yes, seriously. That is an abuse of power. Hey, there you go. That's why my circle is me, me, and me. Exactly. This person, because of their God complex, this is why they're going to a root worker to get whatever type of destiny swipe done on you. That's crazy. They just don't feel enough. And they're not. This person is going to somebody that's, they're going to a coven, a secret society, some type of gatekeeping energy, and they're trying to have you blocked because you have spiritual gifts that are real. And they feel threatened by you exposing them trying to steal your inheritance. Exactly. They tried to do black magic on you so you couldn't hear God. That is fucking with God's intention. That is something that you do not do. You do not try to sever somebody's connection to the Most High. The Most High will kill people over that. The Most High will allow these, let me rephrase it. The Most High will allow these people to receive the full brunt end of the karma that they have just created for themselves. Okay. Most High God will not save these people. When these people cry out and ask to be delivered, the Most High will ignore it and let them get their karma. And maybe in another life, the Most High will come through for them, but not in this one. Like, this is why you don't mess with somebody else's spiritual connection. This person feels like they can bully you out of your position. If they just bully you or fight with you enough that you'll just move out of the way and allow them to take your place. It's a no. That will never happen. This person, you want to know what they're not anticipating? This person does not anticipate divine intervention. 3. Yeah, you have mastered something with the number 3 there. This person does not anticipate that the Most High God will divinely intervene on your behalf, because in this person's brain, they've created you out to be a nothing and a nobody. And, with the first card, you being a gifted child, shows me that you're not a nobody. You're not somebody that can just be easily taken out. That's not going to happen. This person was trying to kill you. This entire attempt, from slandering you to doing black magic on you to all of this dumb shit, was with the intention to create malicious violence against you. And this person has aided and abetted a murder in another country. This person could be a root worker that's a murderer. Okay. Somebody that kills people for money. That is basically what, like a hitman, which was the second card here. So this person is literally thinks that they're going to get somebody in another country to kill you. And when if this practitioner were to even attempt to do that, which I don't think they're going to, they're going to be stopped by the police in some type of way. These people are remote viewing you, making a wish against you. That's their current energy. They don't want you being a content creator. They're trying to watch whatever you're speaking about on whatever platform you have or whatever you're posting on social media. They're trying to stop you from being able to guide other people to peace, tranquility, and to God. And that is definitely not this person's divine life purpose, to block you. This person is trying to also inflict some type of rule and regulation so that you can't be an authentic reader. Let's get the likes up, you guys. We got 34 people watching and 30 likes on the video. So literally, this person has been trying to restrict you and get some type of law passed or use some type of law against you being able to be a psychic and a spiritualist. That's not going to fucking work. I'm sorry. That's like the dumbest plot I've ever seen. This person thinks that they can just go live off grid and nothing will come to them. Nothing will ever happen. They're delusional. So I would continue to cleanse your space of this person. Earth angel. Yeah, this person, if they go off the grid and into nature, these cryptids that I'm picking up on will come for this person's life. They have racked up too much negative karma to actually get away with this shit. It's not going to happen. Yeah, you're being told to cleanse your space of this person and clear your energy, do a smudging ritual, take a spiritual bath, and just cancel and rebuke this person, cancel and rebuke I would say this: God, Most High, Holy Spirit, higher self. I, with my own sovereign power, as a sovereign being of light, rebuke and cancel any demonic, any Luciferian, any satanic, and any witchcraft, black magic contracts, any soul ties, any bonds that were created, and any compulsive or set up false contracts that were created in the spirit against me. I cancel out any enemies, any adversaries, any lies that were told about me, and I rebuke these people in the name of Jesus Christ, Yeshua. In the name of Yeshua, I rebuke this air sign and this water sign and what they've been trying to do to my life. All you need to say is, God, will you please look at what these people are doing? Because it's not right and it's not fair. God knows that you're not a liar, so God has no problem addressing these people and their behavior. What I just say, the wrath of God, vengeance of God, all these people are about to lose their gifts and abilities. And I feel like if this root worker tries to do any work on you, they're going to lose their spiritual gifts and abilities too. But I don't think that they're dumb enough to actually do the work on you. I think they're going to do the work on this other person. Because God does not like people trying to deceive the Most High. The spiritual realm, your ancestors don't like this trickster energy. Okay, let's get a conclusion for this situation. What do they need to know moving forward? This person will always come back. So they're a habitual two-faced, two-timing bitch. Okay. Whoever this person is, you could be getting cheated on. Just be aware that this person, the moment that you kick them out of your energy and you stop letting them have access to you, they're going to come back and they're going to want to just apologize. And I'm sorry, sir, man, but you can't apologize for setting someone up to fucking die. Okay. That's unacceptable. And I hope that this is not over no racist bullshit, because then these people are going to have to get slapped the fuck out for being a dumbass. For even thinking that because their skin color is different than yours that they can get away with shit like this. That is delusional. You are actually needed on this planet. Nobody needs these people. If this water sign even has children, this water sign's children doesn't like them. Pick a card from the time oracle. So we're going to find out a time frame and maybe some other energies here that were involved, and then we'll close out the reading. But you guys are going to be fine, literally. We'll end with the prayer cards. You guys are going to be fine. The Most High has got you. The Holy Spirit understands your frustration with this situation and understands why it's so agitating to you. And the Most High and the Holy Spirit and Jesus and Yeshua, that's not going to allow these people to advance against you. They will be stopped. I mean, like literally, this person has tried to strip you of your free will. This is happening very soon. They're going to get their karma very, very soon. So it's not like you should just sit around and wait for the wrath of God to come on somebody, but just know that they will get their karma soon. And the moment that they get their karma, they're going to come trying to run back into your life to confuse you so that you take on their energy. And I'm telling you, it is not possible to transfer negative karma onto somebody else. Not somebody that's connected to God. Maybe you could do it to somebody else that does witchcraft and other fucking dumbass nonsense stuff. And there's nothing wrong with doing magic with the Most High God and healing with the Holy Spirit. That's not witchcraft. That's, spells and stuff like that and rituals that you do with God on yourself. That is fine. That's absolutely okay. That's called being a healer. But when you go to just doing it on other people and messing with their free will, that's when the line gets drawn in the sand. And just how I was talking about this show Yellowstone, you do not want to cross over somebody's fucking boundaries into their property, because you'll get your ass, taken out for that. Shot the fuck up or stabbed up or whatever. These people really did not respect your boundaries, and they didn't think twice about crossing them. And they should have been a little bit more intelligent when it came to that. You put that boundary there for a reason. There is a real life consequences if these people step over it. Exactly. Trying to control somebody's free will and destiny is not what they're supposed to be doing with their time. These people are supposed to be focusing on themselves, right? Not focusing on you and where you're going and what you're doing and who you're doing it with. They should be focusing on themselves. You very soon doors are going to come open for you. These doors that these people were trying to shut in your face. If you have an inheritance that was being withheld, it is going to be given to you. That door is about to open. You could be a Sagittarius energy. You may want to look where Sagittarius is at in your chart. Sagittarius is from November 22nd to December 21st. It says explore uncharted territory, travel, freedom, and learning. You may get the opportunity to travel soon. That's beautiful energy. And I wish you guys the best. I wish you guys to go on lots of vacations, to make lots of money, to have the best sex ever, to eat the best food on the planet. I want you guys to have the best experiences while you're here on this planet. That's what I want for my collective. I want you guys to be happy and to thrive and to be in your destiny. This has been a long time coming. Your success, Sagittariuses are very successful people. It seems to me like almost anything that they invest in, as long as they're passionate about it, it's going to be successful. So you may want to look and see where Sagittarius is at in your chart, what house it's in, and then just, look at that information, because it will show you what you can work on and where you can grow. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I want you guys to live fulfilled lives, and all of this harm this person was intending will not come to you. November. So this person wanted to make some type of peace offering this past November, but they didn't get the opportunity to actually make contact with you. Wow. Okay, so do they have something else planned? This person's trying to predict when you're going to go out of town so they can come do witchcraft on your house. Some of these people don't even know where you live, so that's delusional. Capricorn. Capricorn is December 22nd to January 19th. So it goes from Sagittarius right into Capricorn confirmation. I did say something about a Capricorn. I can't remember what it was. Oh, it was something about a Capricorn being interested in you, and this person was trying to slander you to a Capricorn. So yeah, I feel like everything's actually happening on schedule. This is almost, it's almost like it was this person's divine life purpose to push you into your divine life purpose. I also feel like this water sign is at the end of their rope. This Pisces, whoever they are, they're at the end of their rope. They're not getting past your barriers, your boundaries. This person has already done too much. Like I said, here lies so-and-so. They died because they did too much. They just wouldn't stop. This person does not understand divine timing. They can do as much witchcraft on your love life as they want, but the one thing that they don't understand is divine timing. The divine timing is God's time, not our time. And truly, time is not even real. It's more like water than it is a line. And so literally, you could see this water sign or this younger person age 20 fucking years overnight. And it's because literally time is not linear, and this person was trying to stress you out and age you. You're manifesting a wonderful, abundant life here. And I'm really proud of you guys for not striking this person down dead when you had the opportunity to. The fact that you restrained from striking this person, smacking them the fuck out for crossing your boundaries, shows that you have a lot of patience, that you have a lot of endurance, and that you also have actual thought behind your actions, that you don't just act without thinking. Oh, you guys are amazing as well. Literally, it just goes to prove that you're nothing that what this person said. And I don't think this Capricorn believes what this person has said about you. Yeah, they wanted to change your course with these lives, and they with these lives. So they're affecting many lives by lying on you. This person wanted to change the outcome of where you're headed, and that's not going to happen. All right. So when is the next shift going to come in for collective? I feel like you're about to get wish fulfillment, you guys. And maybe this person's not meant to know when the wish fulfillment's coming in. It could be December. It could be this month that you get to travel. Maybe you end up going home for Christmas, or maybe you end up going to see your children or something like that, or a grandmother. Whatever it is that you decide to go do this December, you will be protected by God, okay? And the archangels as well, along with your ancestors. Remember, this person's ancestors walked away from them because they saw what this person was trying to do. And if this person is a family member to any of y'all, they done fucked up by trying to curse you. They curse themselves, like literally. Just know that every time that this person decides to talk bad on you, you're going to pick them up in your energy. And so you are very empathic. It says it right here. You're born an empath. Your empathic ability will feel like a curse until you realize that it's a blessing, because it's there to tell you when somebody's playing around in your energy. And basically all you have to do is cancel and rebuke them and ask God to, you can do the empathic clearing technique, which I just taught on my other channel. But what we do is we set up this statement so that when you say this statement, I clear any negative energy that I have picked up from anyone else. So when you say this statement, we set up with your higher self that because the empathic gift is empathic clearing technique, because the empathic gift is genetic, we just set it up right at the beginning with your higher self that anytime you say this statement, that your higher self will come through and clear the energy. Because for your higher self, clearing empathic energy is one of the most easiest things. And so when you're saying the word I, yes, when you're saying the word I, you're not speaking from your ego, your lower self, you're speaking from that higher self. Oh, you're welcome. I'm so glad that you guys appreciate what I'm doing. So yeah, we're setting up right now that anytime you say this sentence, I clear any negative energy that I picked up from anyone else, that your higher self not only clears you, but clears everyone in your bloodline, because the empathic gift is genetic. Okay, so now that that's set up, let's go ahead and say it. I clear any negative energy that I've picked up from anyone else. Boom, and it's done. It took about 3 seconds for your higher self to get rid of that energy. So just know that that is something that you can do when you feel somebody trying to connect to you or somebody trying to affect your energy. And some of you are so good. Some of you are so empathic that you may need to use the empathic clearing technique 3 times a day, depending how many people you're around and how much energy you pick up. See, there are some empaths that can walk through the grocery store and every person they see and call your energy back. Thank you, Amanda. Yeah, um, some people are so empathic that any person they see, they draw energy from. And some people, they have to like talk to the person on the phone or make a physical connection with them to draw the energy. But it doesn't matter what type of empath you are, you're going to be able to clear this energy. And by you kicking people out of your personal space, you're setting a boundary that this person should not cross, and you are protected. You can also call upon Excalibur. You can say, I invoke and evoke. Invoking is drawing it in, and then evoking is drawing it in your outward reality. The sword Excalibur, the circle sword, blue flame, the will of God, the legions of ASTRAEA and Archangel Michael into my life now. So by doing that, what this tool does, the sword Excalibur basically goes through your crown chakra, goes all the way through your chakras, and it anchors you into the earth. And then the circle sword and the blue flame is it's an electrical blue fire of Archangel Michael that operates through the throat chakra, but it goes around you and it basically goes in different directions and it cuts through anything that is lower vibrational. So by using this tool, you're basically in the Bible, somebody uses this tool. I think Jesus uses it on somebody and the person was possessed, and the exorcism happens within 5 minutes of having that tool activated. So you can always call upon the legions of ASTRAEA and Michael and the circle sword, the blue flame, the will of God. And literally when you invoke and evoke that, it puts a stop to any type of, it protects you a lot. Yeah. Puts a stop to any type of demonic behavior. And literally it will clear things out of the way. I just felt it clear my throat. Wow. All right, you guys, thank you for making it to the ending of this reading. And thank you, Fashionista, for reminding everybody to like the video. All right, I love you guys. Make sure you're subscribed. Tap that notification bell. Make sure you watch all of the readings. Each reading will hold a personal Easter egg of knowledge for you guys to decode, okay? All right, you guys, I love you so much. Peace be with you. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys in the next reading. You guys are welcome. God bless you. Don't forget about the empathic clearing technique and the circle sword, the blue flame, the will of God. You can use both of those to clear your energy, okay? You guys are so welcome. I love you so much. Peace be with you. Have a wonderful day, you guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.